NBA drafts people overseas. You know what I mean?
Well,
I think that would be kind of cool.
Of course, but you don't see that in the NFL.
I know.
It's truly just an American sport.
And that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's just, it's
hard.
It's always going to be that. Yeah, it's no way they're going to break that barrier.
The NFL already tried NFL Europe, and that got defunct like in 08 or something like that.
Yeah, that failed.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to stay local, and we were talking about baseball before the break. A young Yankees fan was bloodied by a 105-mile-per-hour line drive that struck her in the face during a Wednesday Minnesota Twins versus New York Yankees game. The game was delayed for about 5 minutes as medics attended to her. Yankees third baseman Todd Frazier looked upset while teammate Matt Holliday wiped away tears. Guys, should the MLB look to extend the nets in front of the crowd so we'll start seeing less of this? And I already know the answer to this.
Yes.
And it's a big reason why.
I actually don't think so.
Really?
Why?
Because the biggest part, what do you guys bring as a kid to the game? A glove. Because you want to catch a ball. That the fans know there's signs everywhere that says, please be careful of foul balls. Please be alert. Even in the nosebleeds, they still say that. So the fans know what they sign up for. Maybe
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I mean, I want to catch a fly ball. I still haven't caught a foul ball or a fly ball yet, and I've been to so many games.
But it's just unfortunate when you see a situation like this,
especially like a young kid,
girl,
And,
like
I mean, the situation is that I feel like in terms of being so close to the field, like maybe extend it a little bit, but I'm not saying too much. Like I feel like if you still sit, maybe far, like closer to the, like where home runs are hit and all that stuff, like the outfield. I feel like, okay, then you're obviously not going to put a net all the way around the field. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
but extend it a little bit at least. I feel like you have to. But at the same time, I don't know. And you got to be more aware, though. I understand it's a little kid and whatnot, but as for the grandparents, because, it was two grandparents and they took their granddaughter to the game and whatnot, you have to be aware of that. Like, come on.
That's true. Yeah. No, you're right.
You're at a baseball game. These baseballs are not balls. They're rocks. You throw them down at the ground, they're going to land. They're not coming back up.
I know. Yeah.
So, and the situation is that if you're taking your kid or whatever the case is to a baseball game, you have to know that you have to watch out. And if you have to be watching at all times, because if a baseball comes flying fast, I'm pretty sure you'd rather take the hit than have the kid. So
I got you. It just happens in a split second, but there were a lot of people saying that they shouldn't allow kids to sit down below there, but even if you let adults sit down below, they can get struck too. So it can go both ways.
They're going to say that, but it doesn't matter. It's a ticket being bought that's going to give them money.
That's what I'm saying.
It all comes down to money. It doesn't matter. That's why nets. We'll just put up nets, and people are still going to buy the seats. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
They don't care.
Yeah, you're right.
That's all it comes down to is money, and it's terrible, but that's all it comes down to.
What has our world come into? Sad.
There's more problems than just that, but we're not a political show.
Yes, we're not. You're listening to Beyond the Game here on the Voice of Nassau Community College on 90.3 WHPC. I am Brandon Johnson. Across from me, Dominick Arbolino and Alex Pleitez. Call us up 516-572-7440 for sports. Of course, you can talk to us about anything in sports. We're going to talk about the 27 Cleveland Indians. They're going to be introduced to the one and only 1884 Providence Grays. They share some unlikely history. The two teams, which played a mere 140 years apart, are the only two clubs to ever won 27 out of 28 games. I mean, this is remarkable, Dom and Alex. The Indians joined the Grays yesterday when Francisco Lindor's 3-1 homer led Cleveland to a 4-1 victory and 3-game sweep of the Los Angeles Angels. Guys, are the Cleveland Indians going to make a major push in the pennant race?
I mean, I could definitely see the same thing happening again in terms of getting to the World Series. That's definitely possible. I mean, obviously you have this. I think this postseason push is going to be like one of the craziest ones. A lot of teams are good right now. It's going to be a crazy push for the wild card, and whoever makes the playoffs, it's going to be tough games in and out. It's not going to be easy. The Indians, I think they could do it. I think they could do it again. But honestly, my pick right now, I have to admit it, the Yankees are pretty promising right now. And I understand.
They really are.
The only thing about them, though, is the lack of experience from the team. That's the only thing, is that they're too young.
I'm saying that the Indians are the clear-cut favorite to win the World Series.
Yeah, of course, in terms of looking at it. But personally, I would like to see the Yankees go. I'm a Met fan, I'm not even a Yankee fan, but in terms of New York teams, I would like to see that. But at the same time, again, I can't argue with that. The Indians can easily just get right through it. But at the same time, in terms of the other games, definitely going to be a good push as well. But in turn, the Indians, they're too good.
And also, man, the Indians roster, do they even have like a max contract player on their squad? I don't think so. Well, all the guys are pretty much
in baseball, they're
young.
There are not necessarily max.
I mean, excuse
contracts.
my, I'm saying like someone that like a big free agency signing or something like that they're keeping long term, like in terms of contracts. I mean,
I guess technically Jay Bruce has a big contract.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was an add-on. They're probably going to look to get rid of him again.
I mean, that's another thing too. You can always think about.
I mean,
that.
eventually they're going to get Lindor more money. You know it's going to happen. They have to.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to consider that. You can't let that go. And then also the what else? You have all the pitchers too. Andrew Miller as well, relief pitcher. He was a great add-on from the Yankees last year.
Here it is. Edwin Encarnacion. Is making
that's who it is.
14.5.
Oh yeah, that was a big signing.
That was the biggest one from Toronto. Yeah,
but they have a lot of young players, young promising players that are looking to take down the future. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about some news in baseball. Catcher Tucker Barnhart and the Cincinnati Reds have agreed to a 4-year extension through 2021. The deal includes a team option for the 2022 season. Terms were not disclosed. He's hitting an average of .272 with 6 home runs and 42 RBIs. Defensively, he is the only one with 1 error this season and leads all National League catchers by throwing out 44% of base runners attempt to steal. Guys, what do we think of this deal?
I think it's a good deal for the Reds in terms of defense. I mean, you got to keep your catcher there, especially if he's throwing out a decent percentage of bases that are trying to get stolen. So that's definitely something you got to consider there. And unfortunately, we don't really know the money situation yet. I don't know if that was released, but at the time, the terms were obviously not released yet, so we don't know the money situation. But as of right now, locking in the guy like him, it's definitely a good move. In terms of the money, once we find out that, it could be a bad move. Money determines a lot. If it's a lot of money, then obviously it's going to be a bad deal. But if it's a smart contract, then it'll be a good one. That's really what determines if it's a good deal or not. But in terms of the situation the Reds are in, definitely got to keep that guy locked up.
It's the only reason why it's a good deal is because Devin Marasco can never stay healthy for the Reds.
That's true as well. Can't forget about that.
So I mean, he's not there for offense. He's strictly there batting 8th and strictly there for his defense and calling games. And the Reds, if you've seen I'm a Pirates fan and I've seen them play the Pirates before, and their pitchers, they don't look bad. They have like 4 ERAs, but they're not like 4.50s. They're more like 4.10, and some of them have like 3.50s also. So
you definitely see the Reds. They could possibly have some potential. They just got to obviously they got to do their thing in the off season, which is what a lot of teams have to do.
Hey, playoffs is right around the corner, and the Yankees are looking for a good push. A lot of teams in the AL West are looking for a good push as well. So far, you got any World Series predictions? Anyone? Or is it too early?
I mean, it's a little too early, but in terms of maybe playoffs, I know some teams are already locked in. Unfortunately, I don't know off the top of my head, but I think in the playoffs, the Yankees, Red Sox, Astros, Indians. What else?
Alex?
I actually have a World Series prediction. I got the Indians.
He's got it early.
Oh, this is just all right. So this is just a World Series prediction.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Why not?
I got the Indians and Nationals, and I'm gonna say the Nationals because this morning when I woke up, I was surprised by a crazy stat. The Nationals have 3 starting pitchers, who have under a 3 ERA.
Wow.
That's a great stat right there. Yeah, that means a lot.
But again, a lot of the Washington teams, they always choke.
Yeah, that's true.
You see it all the time. But I know. If the stats are there, definitely should be able to make something happen.
What about the Dodgers? No one's still looking at the Dodgers that closely?
I mean, the Dodgers, I believe, they're still there.
They're still there, but
they need Kershaw to be healthy.
Since
August 26th, I think he came back.
He came back, yeah.
Since August 26th, they've won 5 games.
Wow.
But again, you see that with the Dodgers all the time. They also always choke every year too. Yeah, it's true. They got to keep adding pieces at the deadline and whatnot, but it never works.
No, it doesn't at all.
They never bring the guys back either. It's just a problem all around.
Well, we're going to get into some predictions coming up in a bit, and also some basketball news here on Beyond the Game on the Voice of Nassau Community College on 90.3 WHPC.
The new Retro Mix, powered by Taylor Swift breakup songs.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Adele's Sad Love Life.
What?
And Kanye West's Weirdness.
What? No. Stop the promo. Stop it. Stop. What did you just say?
The new Retro Mix.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. What are you doing?
The Retro Mix promo.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Mix?
What do you... No!
Promo?
No, I mean...
The?
This is getting too silly.
Who was that?
I don't know.
All right, look, just give me the mic.
No.
Tyler, give me the mic, Tyler.
No.
Tyler, no! Give me the mic.
It's mine.
Nope, it's better to... Got it. Okay. Now let me show you what retro really is. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Retro Mix is back with your favorite mix from the 50s to the 80s, and it's better than ever. I'm Colton Murray, your host, bringing this to you Monday from noon to 2. And the beat goes on the voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC.
Smile.
Are you telling the microphone to smile so you could take a picture of it?
Yeah. So, which side do you think is its good side?
It's just a microphone.
I know, it's a microphone. Perfect. I think I'll put the Lark filter on it.
Why did you take a picture of the microphone, and who cares what filter you're going to use?
You'd care if you followed 903 WHPC on Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. Wait, I want to go viral. Take a picture of me. Get my good side and use that Lark filter.
Follow 903 WHPC on Instagram and join the conversation from the voice of Nassau Community College.
I said get my good side. Delete that.
That's 903 WHPC on Instagram from 90.3 WHPC.
Beyond the Game is on and ready to rock each and every Friday at 3 p.m. This is the voice of Nassau Community College on 90.3 WHPC. I am Brandon Johnson. Across from me is Dominick Arbolino and Alex Pleitez. Guys, yeah, it's been fun so far.
Yeah,
A lot of interesting stories today, you know. Especially with football, concussions, and all that stuff. It's a big deal.
I also could just imagine Jacob when you just played that promo, like bouncing in his chair like he always does, shaking his head.
Unfortunately, we're not playing Jacob Volk's World, so we could save that for when he comes back.
Customized wetliners.
Yeah, I know. Now we're gonna get into some basketball. I know it's early, but we have some news around. Aaron Brooks, a veteran who's been around the league, is on the Minnesota Timberwolves. They finally completed their 17-player roster. In terms of deals, they were not announced. Brooks spent 2016 with the Pacers, averaging about 5 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, playing in 65 games, and he'll join Jeff Teague, Tyus Jones, and undrafted rookie Melo Trimble as point guards for the Wolves. And the Wolves are looking scary. One of those teams to watch out for in the West. Alex, what do you think of this signing?
That was a good signing. Young Timberwolves team needs a veteran presence.
But don't you think Jeff Teague's a veteran now?
Yeah, but still, they still need another person. I mean, they have Jamal Crawford, right? Or was it Jordan? Was it Jordan Crawford?
Jordan Crawford. I'm not too sure about.
Let me keep talking. I'll double check.
I'm pretty sure it's Jamal Crawford, but they still need another veteran presence to really get them over the hump.
Are you talking about someone they just signed?
Like they signed this offseason.
Then it's probably Jamal, because I don't believe Jordan plays anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's Jamal Crawford. And, I mean, I still don't see them coming out the first round, so.
If they get to the first round, because they'll probably be, what do you think? How far of a seed are they going to be placed?
6.
I don't know, the West is hard.
6. In the West?
Best.
You got the Thunder. I mean, they're going to be definitely up there. Okay, let's look at this. Thunder, Warriors, Spurs, Rockets, Grizzlies.
Grizzlies
could be like...
They could be an 8th seed.
8 seed, okay.
Maybe
I thought we were going in order, but...
no, I wasn't going in order, sorry. Because I didn't even say the Warriors first, so that definitely wasn't in. I was just naming teams. Blazers, potentially.
Blazers, Nuggets.
That's
even the Nuggets, too, yeah. They added Paul Millsap.
Okay, that's 7 teams right there. So, yeah, I mean, you could fit them probably 7, 8, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially, you got that trio there now.
Oh, man. Teague... Butler.
No.
What are you talking about?
No, Wiggins, Butler, and Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
no, Teague is not a big three, I guess. Yeah,
and
you're right about
even
that.
I believe it's Dang they have as their backup center.
Gorgie Dang.
Yeah. He's a good
solid
defensive
player.
presence.
Yeah,
and again to add the veteran point guard along with Jeff Teague, definitely have some experience there. That's always a good sign. I think the Timberwolves definitely have a major push for the playoffs again. Because it's in the West, it's very hard to get out of the first round.
Really
if you're not that great of a team, they're really they're young. Jeff Teague, not really. I feel like I don't know. He's not going to be a guy that's going to take over in the playoffs as that veteran presence to take over in the playoffs. So I don't know. I could definitely see him making the playoffs though, but I don't see any more of them first round, like Alex said.
Alex, you have some news on us about Melo?
Yeah, apparently, according to Yahoo Sports, Melo is ready to